To think then, what day is it? Good morning, everybody. How are we? I just put my phone quiet because you can guarantee I will receive a phone call when I don't need one. How are we all? Hello, hello, hello. Right, let's see who we've got. Is anyone here? If you're here, please say hello. And how are we all doing on this lovely day? It's quite fresh. It's not raining, which is always a bonus. Yes, that's oh, hang on. Okay. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Janice. Good morning, Jan. How are we all doing? Can you see I'm embracing the Christmas? Come on, reverse. Embrace it. I've got my Christmas tree earrings from our last little live. Good morning from North Carolina. Oh, amazing. What's the weather like there? Because here it's kind of just bright, a little bit fresh. The weather has been very up and down with its temperatures. We've had some really cold, like bitterly cold. We've had torrential rain. It's just been everything. Hi, Carol. How are we all doing? So, just clearing away some of my stuff so I can show you the amazing kits that we have for today. Amazing. I'm really excited for today's stuff. Oh no, Jan. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Just hang on, just clarifying something. Yeah, so I hope you feel better soon. Hi, Camille. I'm going to put some hellos on because it's really lovely to see everybody's hello messages. So we have got a nice hello from Janice in bright Swansea. We've got good morning from Rachel from a sunny Barrow. We've got a good morning from Jan. Good morning from North Carolina. I love this so much. We've got bit dull and cold here near Swindon from Camille. Good morning from Trish. We've got not good, laid up with a bad chest and coughing last week. Oh no, Carol. Oh, there's lots of bugs going around at the moment. We've got Yolanda. Oh, this fine hump day. Hi, we're good. How are you? We've got Judith. Wow, good morning, Judith. Lisa, gosh, so many. It's so lovely to see you all today. Good morning, Mina. And good morning from Elaine, from Dolin Burton. Wow, it's so lovely to see everybody. So there's still more coming in. Oh, I have to put this one up. Austin, Texas. Love that. I love that we've got people from everywhere, all around the world. That's fantastic. You're loving today's kits, Mina? Oh, I love today's kits. Aren't they not just beautiful? What I love is that Kitty and I are very similar minds. And I was like, right, this is where I'm kind of going. She's like, right, I'm going to put some kits together for you. And she just came out with these. And they just look fantastic. And we do have a deal for today, for this week, where you get a 15% discount on the kits, which is fantastic. These are really, really great, easy, but really lovely jewellery to make. So it's great if you're looking at an introduction into chainmail as well, because this is super easy. Good morning, Joanne. Darling Coventry. So I shall continue felting this Santa towards my decorations while watching you. I love that, Joanne. That's lovely. Felting is my nemesis. Not because I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it. It's because I don't like the feel of felt, but I absolutely adore what some people can do with it. I just think it's fantastic. But the touch of felt just is my ick. Everyone's got those things, but I do absolutely love them. So let's have a little look over here. Start showing you these lovely kits that we have today. So I'll just really mention I am wearing my Christmas tree earrings before I have to give them back for today, because I feel that they're very apt. So I have the Christmas tree earrings, and these are a past kit. If you were looking at getting any of our previous kits, Love the cow behind me. Thank you. I did paint this cow. I also painted the snow globe and the dandelions that are kind of over there. The cow is getting into that Christmassy mood, you know. Good morning, Elaine. How are you? Okay, let's have a little look at what we've got going on for today. Oof, I'm just going to get the page up. I do have my much needed coffee. It's just a strong black coffee today. Kind of day. Joanne, my daughter doesn't like felt ivory. Just looking at my piece, it does. It has that effect. But I love what you can do with it, and I really wish I could have a go at it. But it's just that feel. We have our things, don't we? Morning, Debbie. Excellent, beautiful. Thank you. So I'm one of those people that I'm very much like, I don't love Christmas until December. Once December, I am engaged. Look what my friend sent me. She sent me a Grinch notepad, which I just thought was fantastic. And she got me a Grinch calendar, but she also got me my little hat and earrings, some little present earrings, because she knows that I do love Christmas when I love it, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, I've got my front room is like really super Christmassy, but the rest of my house is just normal. Hi Lucy, how are you? I love the snow globe. Oh, thank you. Got a snow globe and the cow. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and show you what we've got going on today in the kit. So yeah, we do have 15% off the prices of the kits today for a week, which is fantastic. Okie dokie, so let's have a little look. Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. That's a cool notebook. It is, right? It was my lovely friend Becky Redican. We do these unboxings, and so I sent her a gift box and she sent me that, and it's a cool present, right? They are very popular at the moment. Mina, yeah, we love the Grinch. I love the Grinch. We are very, very, yeah, me and the Grinch have a lot in common. So bear with me. Let's see what we've got here. So you go to, hi. So we have got, where are we? Oh, go on to totallybeads.co.uk, and then you go to home and video tutorials, and in the video tutorials you'll see that we have got pan current kit. So the kit for today is the Mobius miracle bracelets. Now when they Mobius miracle, oh, that's a mouthful. Mobius miracle bracelets, I mean, these kits, it's bracelets is a good plural because you've got so much in these kits. Here you've got the tutorial, which will be what we're watching right now, and that's going to be available on YouTube as a Facebook page. And so you can see we've got so many variations, and I will be making up some today. We'll pop some pictures up. Instead of £10, these kits are going to be £8.50 for today, and let me tell you, you get so much in these kits, and the colorways are so cool as well. So you can see here we've got black and blue for that slightly non-traditional Christmas, should we say. So you've got your Mobius links, you've got, so let's look at what you get in these kits. So also you can make earrings. I made some little earrings, and a little secret for you, shepherd hooks aren't, oh, that's my bad photography there, it flips up, but shepherd hooks are not included. We make some. So you have jump rings, which are 9mm outer, which means that they're 7mm inner, which are brand new sizes, by the way, for Totally Beads, which I just think is fantastic. We've also got jump rings that are 5mm outer diameter, which for chain mailers is a 3mm inner diameter. Now these are an amazing combination. Again, new sizes to Totally Beads, so I am really, really chuffed that we've got these in, because it opens up so many chainmail weave opportunities, and I've got so many ideas for next year, which is crazy that I'm saying next year. You get eye pins, you get miracle beads, 10mm round miracle beads, you get lobster clasps, and you get earring hooks. Oh, you do get, well, I don't know whether so yeah, well, you get earring hooks, but I made mine out of some of the head eye pins, if I'm honest. So you've got black and blue by Totally Beads is £8.50 instead of the £10. I'm just reading some messages. My friend makes decoupage vases and kids, and I just love looking at them. Oh, I love that. Who doesn't love the Grinch and his patient little doggy Mags? I mean, it's got to be done, hasn't it, really? So again, then you've got green, so exactly the same contents. I won't repeat them, but you'll see you've got jump rings in 2 different sizes. You've got eye pins, miracle beads, and lobster clasps, and earring hooks. And you'll see there we've just got some different colours. You'll see that this is lovely green and the I believe the champagne golds. And again, then you have yellow. This is a really beautiful soft combination. Again, this is lovely for me. I can see this being worn on Christmas Day. For your little black outfit, you can make a matching necklace, earrings. You know, you can go to town with this. And then rhodium and white, so you sort of for like icy kind of classic silver look. And contents are the same in all of these. This very classic Christmassy look here, and this is another panic there. And I thought, oh my goodness, where is the jewellery? It's on my desk. This is your red and gold, and look at that for a beautiful combination. And again, you have the matching earrings to kind of go with it. So I just thought nice and simple, very classy. You could make a necklace, earrings, bracelet. You could make a whole suite out of this. Finally, we have the silver and lilac. So the silver and lilac, again, a combination. So we are going to stop sharing. We're going to have pieces themselves and the kits themselves here in person. So let's add this second camera out ready and do some switching around. Let me know, everybody, which colorway is your favorite? For me, I'm going to just get this into position. There we go. So here we have the is it not focusing? There we go. Just have to excuse my hands a little bit. I've been doing a lot of painting, hence the paintings behind me. And paint is very stubborn to get off of your hands, so I do apologize in advance. But here we have the lovely, very classic, very easy to make, great introduction to chainmail. So you have your lovely bracelet in the yellow and sort of soft gold. You have your lovely classic red and champagne, rose gold, sorry. Normally gold or yellow is my favorite, but today I like the red, Camille. It's funny that, because this was the first one that I made, and I looked at it and I thought, I love this, but I wanted to make a real Christmas themed one. So I saw the red and I was like, oh yes, so I completely get that. And don't forget, at the price of what, £8.50 for everything that you're getting, you could get a couple and you could mix the colors up. So imagine these two mixed up together. So you can make Mobiuses out of mixed colored jump rings. They would look fantastic. And then you'll be able to alternate your beads in between. So we have the red and the champagne, red and the rose gold, sorry. And then just for that lovely final mix of colors, I have the, let me hold them up for you. Okay, there we go. We have the yellow and gold, we have the red and the rose gold, and then we have the blue and the black. So this is great for that slightly, you want that slightly different feel to your Christmas outfit. Or if you're going out for a Christmas party, you want something that's going to match. This is going to be a great outfit. I think this is going to be really versatile. How many bracelets can we make from one kit? That's a really, really great question. We can make up to 10 bracelets and 5 pairs of earrings with these kits. We've got the toggle clasps, and you've got the shepherd hooks as well, and then you've got your jump rings. So obviously you could make comfortably make a necklace, bracelet, and pair of earrings out of one, definitely. So you've got all 3 there. Let me just quickly show you the earrings as well. So you'll see here. Now, as I said, I did make the shepherd hooks, but I believe that you actually get shepherd hooks with these. I did make these with the eye pins just because I wanted to show how versatile everything is. But you've got your little earrings there. and again in the, so if I just hold one of each colour up, 1, 2, 3. So again, you've got those lovely sort of earrings to go with them. There you go. So you've got lovely, lovely kits. So let's go ahead and start making some pieces up, and I'll show you a couple of sort of different ways. So I'm going to keep one of these just in the moment. So with this is something that we want to prep. So I am going to use one of the other colorways because obviously it's nice to see. And I was thinking of going in with, I might do 2 of the colorways that we haven't done yet. So I'm going to show you what should arrive when you get this. You're going to get some head pins. You're going to get your these are 9mm outer, but they are actually what we in chainmail world we always go by the inner diameter. So we always go by sort of 7mm as the inner. Then you have your miracle beads. Then you have some more of these larger beads, and then you have your 3mm beads, which is fantastic. Beads jump rings. These are actually 5mm outer, so 3mm inner. Fantastic combination. I'm also going to say fantastic combination here for Helms weave, which I'm hoping that we can do in the new year. This is a perfect combination. There's so many weaves that you can do with these. I'm really, really excited. These are new jump rings, by the way, that we have gotten in. So to do more chain mailing, more you know, open up those weaves for us. So we've got the you'll see here we've got the clasps, and then we've got the head the eye pins, sorry, to go with that. So I definitely feel I have to do the golden green. That has to be done, doesn't it? So let's go ahead. So with this, you have to do a bit of prepping. Well, I say a bit of prepping, it just helps a little bit, I feel, if you have things prepped. So let's try and get in nice and close. So let's say, for example, I'm going to want 1. Now, it does say in the kit that you get shepherd hooks, so I think Simon's put shepherd hooks in as well. I actually made mine out of the earring findings, but it's fantastic to have out of the eye pins, but fantastic to have the shepherd hooks made for you. So I'm going to go ahead. I've got my 1 toggle clasp, and then I'm going to, so for each link, I'm going to do 3 jump rings for each Mobius. So I did so the first bracelet I did has got 8 of the beads and sections on it, and the second one had 7. So obviously you vary this to fit whatever size you want it to be. So I'm just going to do 7 just for ease. This is a nice sort of average bracelet. So you'll see on here, if I counted, I've got my clasp here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my beads. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my component sections. So my actual Mobiuses, I've got 8 of those. I've got 8, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So I'm going to prep all of this and then put it all together. So I'm going to start off by making sure that my jump rings are open and closed correctly. So by that, I mean, it's very easy. We'll take a jump ring out of the pack to go, yep, that one's closed. But actually, when you look at it, it isn't. A lot of jump rings will come slightly open, as you can see there, and that's absolutely fine. So what we'll want to go ahead and do is just get your first jump ring and just a little wiggle with your jump ring, with your pliers, backwards and forwards, and you can see that's nice and aligned now. Okay, so I can pop that one down. So I would actually, obviously, let's get our piles together first then, shall we? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1. And if you're making earrings, then you might want to add another 2 for your earrings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bear with me, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more for luck. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll do the earrings in a different colorway. So I've got my 8 ready. So I would then go ahead and prep and make sure these are ready. And I'm going to make them into the Mobius as I do so. So I've got one here. I want this one to be aligned. So I'm going to just straighten that one up. I'm going to move all these to the side so that you can see and doesn't confuse my camera. We all know she gets a little bit sensitive when there's lots going on, but I know I've enough there. So I can use my jump ring opener, which if you do look on Total Beads, they do have jump ring openers, which game changers. Definitely recommend them. I wear mine on my left hand, just on my index finger, and it's such a game changer for me. So taking my closed jump ring and my open jump ring, I'm just going to drop that closed one on and close. Nice and aligned. Now, this is my top tip, so I'm going to do this a couple of times. I'm going to place this down, and as I place it, can you see how it will sit? So like that, it doesn't quite sit right. So I'm going to just flip that over. That's it. So I'm happy with that. I've got my see now I've got my I can't speak today. 2 jump rings just sort of interlinked. Okay, like so. So I'm going to take my 3rd jump ring. I'm going to open my jump ring, and I want to now. Mobiuses are very, very simple, but you can still go wrong with a Mobius, which is crazy. So open jump ring, and I'm just going to go through and pick up the 2 that are connected already. Nice and simple, right? Close it. Now this is where you can go wrong. This is where it can go wrong. So we want to pop this back down. So I'm going to place it so it lays back in the way that I picked it up. And then I'm just going to drop this down. So I'm going to drop it to the right first of all and see if that works. So when I look at that, can you see, let's see if I can get in close enough, how it's not looking quite right when it focuses. It's focused on my ring. You see how it's not looking quite right? It's just a little bit out here. So if I do this and for a while tidy it up, it'll be all right. It's still looking a bit out of shape. Can you see? It's not quite nice, sort of. It's just not looking right. What is that growing out of my head? This is my little Christmas hat. Diana. I'm going to sway. Oh, it doesn't want me to. It's like, no, switch cameras. Oops. It's my Christmas hat. It's my Christmas. I actually had it on initially. I had it on in this direction, which is a bit more natural. It was going over the picture, so I kind of switched it. It is my Christmas hat. I am embracing the spirit of Christmas. So let's go back to this, and you can see, so this isn't looking right. So I want to take the one I've just added, and what I'm going to do is just flip it. So just flip that over, and now it's very subtle, but can you see what a difference that's made in that Mobius? That's got a nice circle in the middle. It's sitting nice and comfortably. So that is a completed Mobius. So I'm going to open another jump ring, pop on a close that jump ring. Now I didn't prep these, so I need to just make sure this one is closed properly. Pop them down so they sit nicely. Okay, take another open jump ring, closed jump ring, open it up, pick the 2 that you just picked up and close. And now place it down and drop. So can you see this one is right, this one is wrong? You flip that over and that's sitting perfectly. So very simple to do, But if you don't catch that jump ring being in the wrong direction, it will make a difference in your design, and you'll find that your design won't sit right. In fact, I've got a good example here. It's easy enough to fix. Right, so this is a good example of how it doesn't fit right. So if I showed you these earrings, they look fine like this, don't they? But can you see this one is right and this one has been put on a slightly different angle? So I can fix this. I can take that off and fix it, but I kept it like that because it's actually a really good example of how just the tiniest of detail can make a difference. So it's really important to make sure we get that right. Morning, Sheila. No problem at all. We've just gotten started. We're just doing some Mobius links to make the bracelet. So, I just undid what I'd already done. So connecting these two together, and then take that last one. Now a Mobius doesn't have to stop at 3. In fact, when we do the earrings, let's go a bit rogue and do more than 3. So you can just see how pretty they're looking. Remember, at the moment, the kits, you do have 15% off of those kits. So they are currently £8.50 instead of £10 each. And you do get so much in these kits and bundles. They're looking fantastic. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see how quick these are as well. They're a really great quick makes. Quick make. Morning, Phoenix. Hi all. Hi. Morning all. Hi, Laura. Sorry I'm up late. I just had one of those mornings. Just finally got sat down with breakfast and was replying to an email from our Nat when I realised it was a live timeline. That's fine. Don't worry. It has been one of those days. I've had one of those mornings as well, if it makes you feel any better. Just like you say, just one of those. I needed to have a shower, and therein was my mistake because I let my children loose in the kitchen on their own and just, oh wow, nothing got done. Thanks, Phoenix. I was saying, my friend Becky, she sent we do each other some little boxes, like not every week or month, but so a couple of times a year we'll do send each other some boxes, and we do an unboxing. And so my gift was the hat and some present earrings, and also a Grinch calendar and a Grinch notebook, because she knows me too well, and she knows that I do love and embrace Christmas, but only in December. I'm that person. I've been very open about it. So all we're doing is connecting 2 jump rings together, taking that 3rd jump ring, and we're just going to pop. Oops. And that can happen. So if you do need to reset it, pop onto your finger. You can see that Mobius. Go straight through. And then just making sure it's sitting how you want it to sit. So you put it down and it's not sitting right like this, then you just flip that jump ring over. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the urge with the larger ones is to open them with your fingers. You really do need to try to fight that urge. I say it, I do sometimes fall into that habit, but it's really good not to if you can avoid it. So I've got so this is all about your prep. So I have got my jump rings prep, so I know that I've got 1 more left because I've only got 3 jump rings left. So it's definitely worth doing that little bit of pre-prep. And again, can you see how quick this is as a make? I mean, we haven't quite finished yet, so still a little bit to go. Thank you. Right, so obviously, what are you up to for this week? Have they got anything exciting planned? My son has his rugby bowling party on Saturday, and I'm going around my friend's house. We've got a girls' night with my terror crew. Those of you know I do our little terror crew. So we're going around to my friend's house for some Christmas drinks When we went, the ones that I went to the cottage with, because when we had some leftover snacks and a bottle of balls that we said, let's take it back and go around Jodie's. So that's what we're doing on Saturday. Oh, and I'm going to be going to the Bath Christmas market on Friday, which I'm really, really excited for, actually. I haven't been there for years, so I'm excited for that. Right, so I've just gone out some small jump rings, and these will all need to be opened, and we're going to need to connect these. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep these and get them opened. So again, I'm just using my jump ring opener, and I'm going to get these opened ready for the next stage. I would just say it's just good to have a pile of them opened. To be honest, you can measure these out, but it's fine. So yeah, that's our exciting weekend planned, actually. Quiet day, I believe, on Sunday. Nothing too crazy. And then the kids break up for school on Friday as well, which is great. So no school runs. Oops, that one jumped. So no school runs on Monday, which is a bigger bonus. Yeah, so it's all coming together slowly but surely. So I'm just opening these up as we speak. Okay, and then I'm going to go across and start prepping. So I know I've got 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the beads. So I'm using the green. So let's just pop these in here so I don't lose them. Oh, everyone have a blessed day on this nice fine hump day. On my way to work now. Have to be there at 6 this morning. That's crazy, Yolanda, because like it's 10:30 here. But look, have a fantastic day at work. And yeah, I won't see you before New Year now, but have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Your son finishes school next Friday on 22nd, Mina. Oh, it's different in different areas, isn't it? But yeah, no, mine break up on Friday and then they go back on the 2nd. So they're like, on the 3rd. So they are like really like a longer break this side of Christmas and then straight back. So, okay, so I've got a eye pin, popping on my bead. And I am going to hold this with my hand and I like to so I'm in the same direction as the loop, so we can see that I've got the loop on the other side here and it's facing up. So I'm now going to hold this nice and steady and just push that eye pin so it goes at an angle, but it should hopefully give me that in the same direction. But we can always twist the loop around if it's not in the same direction. Okay, so just a slight push to give it an angle. And then taking my flush cutters, I'm going to cut this about 1 centimetre. Oh, these are strong. Really strong. There we go. Okay. So I've got these just about 1 centimetre. Yeah, your sun goes back on the 8th. Oh, amazing. So you've got the holiday longer on the other side. Yeah, I think I would prefer that. But that being said, a lot of us go back to work on the 8th, on the 2nd and 3rd as well. So, right. So I'm just going to take my round nose pliers. Let me get them to focus. Come on. And I'm just going to roll this around. These are really strong head pins. Oopsie. Roll this around into that loop. So I just did that little angle first because I wanted it to be a nice loop. So I'm going to do that on all of my on all of the pieces. So one, do the next one. So again, place it in, push it, and just want to go about past 1 centimetre maybe, and then roll. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting these back out of the way because these are little beads and a little roll. There we go. So 2. I'm just going to go ahead and make these up very quickly. Okay. I'm actually just going to make some of them a little bit larger just for the sake of this, to get them done a bit quickly. We've got the green, and 1, 2, 3, and we just keep going. Just switching my pliers a moment. And my dog has started to cry. Of course he has. Okay, nearly done, halfway there. So again, you can see how quick and easy this becomes to do this. Okay, so just roll. And you can keep the other half of the head pins, the bits of the head pins that you're cutting off, if you want to use them for a future project as well, as like a little a smaller head pin maybe. So just rolling this. Got 3 more to do. We'll get them done super quickly. My dog has deserted me today. She is in the front room because it's warmer in there than it is in my studio. It's like, thanks, know where loyalty stand. So you can see what a great quick make these are. And again, a great introduction to chainmaille. Cannot go wrong with a Mobius. I love Mobiuses, and you can use them for so much. Nearly done. Okay, last one. Ooh, where's that head pin gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's where counting helps. So we've got our 7. So now we just want to put it all together. So now's the fun part. We get to compile everything together. So taking an open jump ring. I'm going to add a small closed jump ring onto it. I'm going to pick up one of my Mobiuses. I'm going to pop that straight through. So with this small open jump ring, we've got one of the Mobius units completely attached. When it focuses. And we've got one of the small ones as well. And we're just going to close it. Okay. And then the small one is actually going to be our clasp. Oops. So that will be what we use to complete the closure. So that's our clasp, one of our Mobiuses. So the next thing to do is pick up another closed jump ring, open small jump ring now. They'll all be open from now on. Pop it through the Mobius. So that Mobius is set into that lovely shape. You could also do a little ring with this if you just made a little chain of 1-and-1s. And I'm going to just pop on one of the eye pins. Again, just closing this up. And you can see. And that is all there is to it. So again, coming in, collecting the other side of that eye pin. And then when I pick my Mobiuses up, I pick them up so I know that they all stay in that same position. and make sure that they're sitting right before you pop them onto that small jump ring, because they can sort of come out of order. And there we have another piece done. So I'm going to just very quickly continue in exactly the same way. So collecting an open jump ring, dropping it onto my Mobius, collecting the eye pin, and closing another open small jump ring onto the other side of the eye pin, collecting another Mobius. You do need to make sure the small jump rings are open quite wide, otherwise it may not go on. And then we have, so you can see how quick that chain can build. And again, as a necklace, this would look lovely if you continuously along. So I've got my there we go. We're just going all the way along, and we just continue to do this. So I'm just going to go, keep going, pick up Mobius. Just make sure you put that Mobius on that right direction, because you don't want one of those jump rings to flip out of direction. Excuse me. So Mobius, collect all three. So you can see why the prepping becomes helpful, because when it's done it, then it's just going to be the satisfaction. Question: if you are making a chainmaille suit, would the Mobius be a strong link to use, or is it for more for decorative purpose? You could use it as you certainly could. It is a strong component because each one is yeah, I would say it would be absolutely fine. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Joanne, we are actually using it as a link here, and I'm pulling this quite tight. But I'm actually pulling this very, like, I feel like you should be able to see how strong I'm pulling this, but I really am pulling this. And yeah, it becomes a very solid unit, because if you think about it, you've got 3 jump rings interlaced with each other, so it is becoming a very thick piece of metal effectively. So yes, it would definitely be a nice strong component. And what I will also do is show you how, you know, we don't have to just do 3. I chose 3 for this. So again, if you wanted to do more than 3, you can. Obviously that would reduce down how much you could make out of one kit, but like I said, me personally, I would be tempted to buy a couple of different colorways, because I absolutely love a mixed Mobius. So I am going to take a couple of different colors in a moment and be a bit cheeky and show you a multicolored Mobius, because I just think they look so fantastic. So you can see here, but hopefully that answered your question, Joanne. And if anyone else has any questions, you know, please feel free to shout. Mobiuses look fantastic pretty much as any decoration. So if you were doing a Byzantine, they look great as the connecting link in a Byzantine. So you can connect little Byzantine links together, or Byzantine as some people call it, with a Mobius, and again they just look so effective. Okay, and then we literally have all of the beads on. So by prepping it, you know you haven't got to sit and work it back out, because you can see the links are all there. Last one, connect it, and you can see this has taken me what, 15-20 minutes to make one, and that's with me sort of having to slow down to show you what we're doing. And this is from start to finish. So I've opened all the jump rings I'm supposed to. I've closed them all up properly. You know, pop on your clasp on that final Mobius link. I like to finish it on a Mobius. I think it just looks nice. Personal preference. Open up your clasp. And there you have your green and gold ready to go. And so now we have green and gold. We have, I feel like I've done more on this one. I feel like there's more. 2, 4, no, it is. And there are your 4 colorways. So look at those. Don't they just look fantastic? Layered up as well. My son has suggested he would love to have me make a chainmail vest for him. Joanne, the best weave for sort of your European 4-in-1 weave. Your European 4-in-1 weave. Now I'm sure I've done that as a live before, and it's a fantastic weave, but it is very commonly the weave that has been used for your chainmail armor shoots. They're all made from the European 4-in-1 weave because of the way that it interlocks. It becomes a really kind of really solid weave, and again you can weave into a sheet. So with chainmail you can do obviously jewellery, you can do chains, and you can do sheets of weaves as well. So definitely I would sort of look at those. I mean, you could, but it would be a very time consuming thing to do with the Mobius, and it would use a lot of jump rings. But definitely if you have a go, I would love to see that, because that would be fantastic. Okay, so you can see there we've got our 4 down. So that was the one we've just made with that lovely I just think what a fantastic combination. So let me show you what I meant about, we have the, yes, I've used the yellow and gold, I've used the red. So I've only not used 2 colors actually, which are, oh no, that's a lie. Oh no, I've used that one. Let's see what's what. My dog is off. Okay, so we have the lovely sort of classic silver version, and then we have the this is the rhodium and this is the silver. So what I want to do is I want to take, let's get a nice mixture of jump rings. I'm going to take 3 of each color. Let's go with 3 rhodium. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to do a nice Mobius, because I think this is a really great technique, very decorative, as I said. So we've got the gold, and then we've got the gold, sort of like the more classic yellow gold here. I'm getting 3 of each colour, and there is a reason. I wanted to show you how fantastic these looked in the mixed colours. So again, if you want to get a couple of different colourways, really great opportunity to mix it up a little bit. I think he needs to stop dreaming. He may have to try for him. He may have to try for himself. 100%. You know, if he wants it, you know, he can do it. No, traditionally, your 4-in-1 is more. There are a lot of weaves that are designed to be sheets, and a lot of people will use those in their sort of designs. But people do make vests. We've seen bikini tops, like bags, everything. You could do so much with chainmail. It's such a fantastic medium. So I'm going to put these in the colorway. So that we're going to start off with rose gold. So this is the colorway I'm going to do them. So I've moved a bit. There you go. So I'm going to start off with, let's see how much we can do. So I started off with the rose gold, and I'm adding on, do not look at what I'm doing. I'm not using my fingers. Okay, rose gold and silver and gold. Remember what we said about making sure that they all lie in that correct position. So every time I place this down, I'm going to reform it to make sure it is in that Mobius position. Now I'm going to go in with the rhodium And this is again because we have got these larger jump rings. So just one thing to be aware, I don't think I've mentioned it, is that the size of your jump rings will reflect how much. So you can do a Mobius with pretty much any size jump ring. But obviously, the smaller the jump ring, the smaller it's going to be. So with the 3 mils or the 5 mils, you would probably only be able to get two jump rings Mobius. Whereas with the 9 mils, you're going to be able to get a lot of jump rings. If he's lucky, I might do him a very small one he can hang in his wall. He's over 6 foot. That's a lot of jump. Wow. Joanne, yeah, I would just say no. You can maybe try and do him like a little patch if you want, because that's a lot of jump rings and a lot of time. It's very time consuming. My son is 5'7" at the moment, and he is 13. Needless to say, he is taller than me, which, to be fair, is not the hardest. But yes, I feel your pain. Okay, so this is just one rotation of all of those colours. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jump rings in this Mobius. How cool does that look? So let's see if I can hold this up for you to see it a little closer. So you've got those cool colours. And again, those just on with a jump ring and a shepherd hook would look fantastic as well. So let's see how many more we can get on. We're not going to get 3 of each colour, I don't think. I think I got a bit enthusiastic there, but I definitely think we could get 2. So I'm going to just continue every time, making sure it sits how we want it to sit. And I'm not using my fingers to open jump rings. I am not using my fingers to open a jump ring. So, and can you see how cool it's going to look? And again, this is because we've got these amazing new large jump rings. So far, oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colours. So currently we have got 10 jump rings on here. Okay. See if we can go for the 12. I definitely don't think we're going to get all the colours on there 3 times, but now I'm going to show you what would look lovely with this. I'm going to show you a very quick, well, 2 very quick design ideas with this. I don't know, I reckon you might be able to get the 3 on. So this is 12 jump rings on a Mobius. Does that not just look super cool? And that's 2 of each colour. So when you've got something like this, you could simply pop a chain through it. See if I've got a chain I can put my hand to. And I know I have, but you know, obviously, so here's some chain. They do look lovely together, don't they, Joanne? So what you could do is pop this straight onto a chain and have it as simple as that. How cool is that? So you could do that. You could also then pop just 1 jump ring on. I would probably use a larger jump ring. There we go. And then pop that onto a chain. So you could have it looking like that. That's an idea. So you can see how much you can how much options you've got with that. But just for a bit of a giggle, let's go ahead and see if we can put how many. So we've currently got 12 in here, because if you keep going with a Mobius, you can actually create a little Mobius ball. So let's keep going. Let's see what we can do. We're currently 13. 14. So that's 14. Thank you, Camille. Glad you've enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Hopefully we'll see you making some creations. As always, I always say, please tag me, and if you do make anything with any of the demos that we've done, I'd love to see what people make. Have a fantastic Christmas yourself. And it sounds very strange to say, but I will, well, this is my last live of this year. I will be helping out with the Christmas club. So I'm excited for that, but that's done slightly differently. So yes, let's see what we've got here. Put one more. Remember again that there is 15% off of these kits at the moment. So they are for £8.50. You've got so much potential, but there we go. Let's do one more. Let's get this last one in, see if we can do it. Oh, she did. So there are 18 jump rings on here, and there you have that really cool little Mobius coloured ball just there. How cool does that look? And I would probably, if I was going to make this into a piece of jewellery, which I would, I'm going to say I would take a small jump ring and then I would just collect one of the large ones. Can you see? Or maybe even two of the large ones, or you know, whatever you want to do. Have a little look at which sits the nicest, maybe. And maybe collect a couple, one of those, and then I would just add that directly onto my chain. And how cool would that be? I think that looks really cool. So, you know, and you could, of course, so there are, how many did I say? 18 jump rings on here. So there are 18 jump rings on that little ball there. So if you wanted to just do that, and again, you could add a little bead on the bottom of there if you wanted to. So you could attach that, you know, a charm. But there you go. There's lots and lots of potential with these kits. Don't forget to check out totallybeads.co.uk. I will very quickly just take you back over to the website because I think it's great just to see exactly what we've just made and with what. Come on, Cam. Everything's frozen up on me. Hello. There we go. Okay, so you can see here again, just one more time, you can see. Okay, cancel that. So here we have the silver and lilac. So I didn't make that one up, but we have got, you get your lobster clasps, your earring hooks, your miracle 10mm round beads, your eye pins, your jump rings with a 5mm outer, 3mm inner, and 9mm outer, 7mm inner. You've got the demonstration here that we've just done. So you have so much in this kit. £8.50 for a week instead of £10. You've got so lovely colorways. Let's have a quick look. You've got your rose gold and red, which we've got, as you can see here in the corner. We've got the blue and black, which is a really great alternative colorway. Green and gold, which we now have a picture made up here. You've got your yellow and gold, rhodium and white. So yeah, go and check that out. Have a little look. And I am going to go now because I need to get ready for BeadClub. But I will say fantastic thank you to seeing everybody and joining me today. It's been lovely, and it's going to sound very strange, but have a fantastic Christmas, everyone. Have a great New Year. I will be back in January, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all with loads of fresh projects. If anyone has any suggestions, you know, always contact me. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you, Brenda. Hope everyone has one day. And we'll see you in the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, Jan, look forward to it. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, I'm going to go, but thank you again for your time and support, and we'll see you all next year. Wow. Okay, bye.